Something's Brewing, sponsored by Sacred Heart University. Learn the science of beer in Connecticut's first brewing certificate program.
We are in Cheshire for this week's Something's Brewing. The first brewery in town is coming soon, called Cheshire Craft Brewing. They already have 4 beers ready to drink, and they have more in the tank. Let's meet the team. Jamie Ferguson joining us now. She is one of the owners here at Cheshire Craft Brewing. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Courtney.
This space looks so great.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my baby.
Yes, I'm sure it's been a work in progress, right?
Yes.
So what made you decide to open up a brewery? And it's not just you. There's, what, 3 others too?
Yes, my husband Kevin Ferguson, but we couldn't do it without Scott DeMeo and Frank Beretta, who are the brewers, and they make the magic happen.
So I'm guessing love of beer.
Yes.
And how did it all start?
Well, one thing about Cheshire is that we don't have a lot of places to go in the evening, and we would bump into ourselves, other community members around in the towns next door at their breweries, and we kept saying we have to do it in Cheshire. We really wanted to have something like that in our community, and all of a sudden we realized if we wanted it to happen, we kind of needed to do it ourselves.
Sure.
So, and we love Cheshire, all of us do, we were committed to it. We wouldn't look outside the town lines, we really wanted it to happen here.
Frank Beretta joining us now, brewer, owner. Let's talk about the beer.
Of course,
the fun
best part.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so first you have an American IPA.
The American IPA is built on a traditional IPA grain bill. We use all C hops, so the Cascade, Centennial, Columbus. And in the process, we kind of put it late in the process so that we can get more of the fruitiness of it than the piney bitterness of those hops. And you'll find that it's a nice, easy drinking IPA.
So
some might even
hoppy.
say it's like a pale ale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, not very hoppy. It's very hoppy. It's just that the way we do the hops, we get the fruit more than the pine and the bitter.
Next up, you have an ESB.
Yeah, so that's a traditional English style beer. It's called extra special bitter. But it doesn't, the bitter in the title doesn't mean it's bitter. It's just how they referenced beer traditionally in England. And it's actually a little sweet and a little bready, toasty kind of flavor with an East Kent Golding hop to balance off that sweetness, and it's very, very drinkable.
Very good.
Yeah.
Next up, you have a New England IPA.
Yeah, how can you open a brewery and not have a New England
Right.
IPA, right? This recipe is kind of based off of one of our recipes that we did for years and years as home brewers, winning, we won awards here and there with it, and we changed it up with a different kind of yeast this time, and using that yeast and the double dry hop on the Citra and the Mosaic with over 14 pounds of hops, kind of gave it a very, very strong grapefruit. So it's got the haze, it's got the body, and then it's full of grapefruit flavor.
Great.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, your chocolate stout.
Yeah, one of my faves. So this one's a traditional stout with the roast in it and the smokiness, but then what we did was we used some lactose to build the body up and to add some sweetness, and we got cacao nibs, I think about 10 or 12 pounds of cacao nibs from Ghana, and aged it on that for a while, and it gives it a nice sweet chocolatey flavor to balance off the roastiness of a stout.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So how many do you think you'll have on draft here?
So we're planning to have 6 upon
Okay,
opening.
sure.
We have a 12 tap system, so we'll eventually fill all those as we get rolling. But yeah, we have 2 more sitting back behind us here in the vessels, getting ready to be kegged.
So the big question, when can we come drink beer?
Well, we've always had a goal of April, and we think we're days away.
Awesome.
So
All right,
stay
and I'm
tuned.
sure you'll blast it all on your
It'll
social
be on
media.
our social media,
So
yeah.
tune in and look out for that for sure. All right,
Yep.
well, thanks for having us. This was fun.
Thank you.
Something's
Cheers.
Brewing here at Cheshire Craft Brewing. Cheers.
Cheers.